Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. You know, if you would have a life of ease, which seems like it's impossible in a world that's filled with so much turmoil, or if you just want to work towards it because you don't even think it's possible to have a life of ease since it's always going to be balanced with the contrast of other things you don't want. But the first thing I learned to understand was people concoct the most fantastic reasons for disallowing well-being in their own life. The extraordinary cleverness with which people deem themselves unworthy, it's mind-boggling. But once you realize that pessimism, frustration, hopelessness is not going to get you there, and besides, everybody has a trickster inside themselves that doesn't take well to restraint or repression or restriction. So break the chain of pain, realizing your happiness, your peace doesn't depend on other people's vibration. They can influence you in some way, but there's a part in you that's stronger than that. It's your responsibility to rendezvous with your joy. And the truly natural person, the truly free person, gravitates always towards what feels good. Now, whether we say it from that affirmation point of view or we go to neuroscience, your brain will surely return the favor. If you train your mind, you'll change the way your brain is wired. That's called experience-dependent neuroplasticity. Something may have happened to us in the past that stamped us in a certain way, imprinted us in a certain way, got soldered, hardwired in a certain way. But if you change your mind, you can change the way your brain synapses work. Basically, it's what you pay attention to that's going to sculpt your brain. So neural connections that are inactive wither away. Neural connections that fire together wire together. So what do? Well, as they say, if you regularly rest your mind on worries, self-criticism, anger, your brain will gradually take that shape. It'll develop the neural structures and dynamics of those emotions, anxiety, low self-worth, and prickly reactivity to others. However, if you regularly rest your brain, that's why it's all about ease, noticing where you are right now, take a breath right now here, seeing the good in yourself, and letting your brain gradually take that shape of calm, strength, self-confidence, and peace. All it takes is regular practice. Being mindful increases activation of your pre-left frontal cortex, which puts the brakes on negative emotion. So pull the weeds, plant flowers in your head. That's your Buddha brain. And you got to make it easy and relaxed, because if practice is a hassle, most people won't do it. So stick with it. Just doing that one thing, sitting in silence, or more importantly, find something you love to do, or as my teacher would say, where you're the hammer instead of the nail. The more you put in, the more you're going to get back. So keep going. This practice is not for weaklings or wusses. You have to earn the benefits by taking the high road yourself and not farming it out. Can't have a hired gun. Like in yoga, we say no hired gun can come in and do the yoga class for you by proxy, right? You got to do it yourself. So is it worth to make the attempt to tame the unruly reptilian, mammalian, and primate levels of the brain? I hope that you learn to offer this gift to your future self, the one being in the world you have the most power over and the greatest duty to. So may the fruits of your practice ripple out so the message spreads far and wide. So just want to remind you, this week is the next in the 3-class series that I'm doing at Good Vibrations Yoga. Go to my website, check it out, and sign up from this coming Wednesday, 11 to 1. Enjoy the solstice coming up, and always turn people on to the best of your ability to my website. I'd love them to check out my affirmations file and all the other Dharma rants. It's all free. So enjoy yourself and have a great day. Stay cool.